did you see what fell from the Regions Bank building in downtown Tampa? No. Dude, glass panels fell from the Regions Bank building on Friday.
Dude, I didn't know that, but I saw the videos of other places where glass falls. It's so scary.
It is. Dude, can you imagine you're downtown Tampa? So cops closed off, Tampa Police, TPD. They shut off part of Ashley Drive in downtown Tampa on Friday after glass fell from the Regions Bank building on Friday afternoon.
Why?
It's at 100 North Tampa. Drivers were asked to avoid the area after glass fell, and they were trying to figure out why it fell or if anyone was injured. I don't think there were any injuries, man. But also back on December 20th, just this past December, streets around the building were also closed because a window broke and glass also fell to the ground onto Ashley's. What the hell is going on with glass on the Regions Bank building? And you know what? This brought back memories. When's the last time, prior to crap falling off, it seems regularly at the Regions Bank building, when is the last time stuff fell off a skyscraper, a building in downtown Tampa? Yes, Froggy.
Oh.
I remember.
Yeah, what? What do you remember?
Kid who was on that zit drug. Accutane. And he crashed the plane.
Yeah.
Because I was on the air that day.
Hold on. Do you remember anything else about that, guys? We talked about this on the MJ Morning Show back in the day.
Didn't you know the guy whose office it was?
Wasn't it a governor?
Just left. It wasn't a governor, but it was like a law office, I think.
It was a law office.
The guy just walked out of the room, and then he goes back to get his briefcase, and there's a plane in there.
Yeah. Not completely, anyway. So,
I don't remember all the details. Was it 20 years ago?
It was a Cessna, and it was in 2002.
It was January 5th of 2002. Jan 5, 2002, and there's more to the story. It was a kid, it was a teenager, and his name, do you remember his name?
No.
The kid's name was Bishop.
Well, guess what? He graduated from my high school.
Really?
Yes.
Wow.
The kid's name was Charles Bishop. He was a 15-year-old kid, and he stole a Cessna 172.
Wow.
And he took it out for a flight, and he actually left like a note talking about Osama bin Laden, and he supported Osama bin Laden.
Wait, he survived that crash?
No, he didn't. He left a suicide.
She
graduated.
Well,
I just need to clarify. He did not graduate.
Hold on. Did you say
he attended?
He attended. He didn't graduate.
I meant to say he attended the school I graduated from.
Well, Channing Tatum attended mine. Big deal.
All right. So Charles Bishop, 15 years old, stole a 172 Cessna and crashed it into the Bank of America building into the 28th floor. And the plane, remember, was lodged in an office and half the plane was hanging out. All kinds of crap fell to the street. What was significant about that, and I'll never forget it, it happened just a little after 5 p.m. It was a Saturday. It was Saturday, January 5th, 2002.
Oh, my gosh. That's 4 months, after 9/11?
It was. Remember,
so people were freaking out about that.
He left a note supporting Osama bin Laden.
That's horrible.
Here's the deal. Fester, I don't know if you'll remember this. Michelle and I and Chloe, who was like 5 months old at the time, Chloe was in the car seat in the back of my BMW. And Michelle, I can't remember where we were coming from, but I think we might have been coming from Brandon. We got off the crosstown, cut through downtown Tampa. We were at that intersection. And it's right at North Ashley and Kennedy, right on the corner there. We were waiting at the red light, and then we turned left on Kennedy to head back toward, home. And that would have been 2002. So we were still living on Wallcraft. We hadn't moved to Beach Park yet. So we were there 15 or 20 minutes before the crash. We were sitting at a red light at Ashley and Kennedy, downtown Tampa, 15 minutes before the kid plowed the airplane into the building.
Wow. I remember that now that you bring it up.
Yep.
But.
And Chloe was 4.5 months old because Chloe was born on August 20th of 2001. This happened January 5th of 2002, and we were right there. And Who said? Did someone mention Julian? You said Accutane, right?
Yeah, it was Accutane.
Yeah, the family.
And that's why there's this whole system in place for like when you take Accutane.
Yeah,
there's this whole like I pledge system.
Yeah. So
I pledge not to fly planes in the building.
No,
it's like
they
have to make sure you're not because the situation is the family blamed it on the
Accutane.
drug.
So they sued the maker of Accutane. I don't remember what the final disposition of the case was.
It was like it made him suicidal and depressed or something.
That's what the claim was, that Accutane made him suicidal and depressed and caused him to steal the Cessna 172 and crash it into the Bank of America building in downtown Tampa in 2002, early 2002. So they sued. I don't know what actually happened with that case, but that brought about all of this like
huge regulations.
Yeah.
On the
so
pill.
Kids that are on Accutane, there's all kinds of like medical follow-up and a pledge, and there's a whole system before you can get prescribed, right?
Every dose you get like you have to see your doctor.
Because you took Accutane for a
so
bit.
I took Accutane for like 8 months.
And it did wonders for you.
It was amazing.
It
was the best thing I ever did.
That stuff works.
So,
yes.
And were you ever suicidal and depressed?
Never.
Or have any interest in pilotry?
No.
Pilotry?
I don't know if that's the name of the craft. That's funny.
I think I got it confused with pottery.
But when I think of stuff falling off buildings like glass from the Regions Bank building in downtown Tampa, I think about that Bank of America deal, January 5th, Saturday, 2002.
I used to work in that building at Arthur Anderson.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
Any of the windows pop out during
No,
that
hold on.
shift?
You worked at the Bank of America building or the Regions Bank building?
No, the Bank of America building.
Yeah, okay, gotcha.
Yes.
All right.
So, if anybody at the Regions Bank building is listening, call Weather Tight Mike next time. All right, dude, he will do it right. He will not drop the window.
Exactly.
He will do it right.
So listen, if you want windows that do not fall out, call Weather Tight Mike.
Yes.
I'm telling you right now.
Don't forget the cookies.
Weather Tight windows. Our windows don't fall out like the Regions Bank building in downtown Tampa. That's their new jingle.
That should be his next commercial. Hey, this is Weather Tight Mike. Don't forget the cookies. You know, I won't drop your window pane from 24 stories up.
No, I don't think they dropped it. I think they're just falling out. If you want really good installation with really good PGT windows, you need Weather Tight Mike and Weather Tight windows. That's what you need.
How good would that building look with all PGT windows up the side?
I'm telling you.
Mike, get on that, man.
That's what I'm talking about.